Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about my Maxpedition Sabercat and the way I have it set up. If you're not familiar with what a Maxpedition Sabercat is, you can go onto Maxpedition's website and take a look at it. Just look up Sabercat. Basically what it is, it's kind of like the old school U.S. military's butt pack that was carried on their cartridge belts with a H-harness set up on it. That's kind of how I have mine set up. This isn't set up for a bug out bag or a get home bag, anything like that. It's just, again, set up for, I toss it in my truck, and if I go out and decide I want to go hiking down through a trail or something like that, it's just something I can throw on my body and go out and have fun. Now what I've got packed in it is designed for if I decide I want to stay out overnight, or if the weather sets in that I'm stuck out there, I have everything I need to get me through 24 hours. And with the food that's packed in there, I could push that up to 3, even possibly 4 days. So again, the way I have it set up is designed just for going out and hiking. It's not a bug out bag or set up for that kind of scenario. So let's go ahead and take a look at how I got everything set up and what I have packed inside of it. Okay, here's everything that's set up. I have a padded waist belt with a U.S. military cartridge belt that runs inside of it. On the left hip, I have a canteen pouch. Here's a shot of the Sabercat itself. And on the right hip, I have another canteen pouch mounted on that side. To hold this all secure on the shoulders, I have a pair of Blackhawk style H-harness. And that's everything all set up as it's worn. So let's go take a look at everything that I got inside of it. Okay, starting with the actual H-harness. Again, this is made by Blackhawk. Their brand is just like your standard H-harness you wear with the old cartridge belts. As if you're looking at it from the front. It's got typical padded shoulder straps. Has a built-in sternum strap, which is a really nice feature. Any of your older H-harnesses won't have this at all. It's kind of just like with the pack straps. So that's a nice feature there. It has a drag bag, or has a drag handle. Nice feature with this, of course, you're not going to be dragging anybody across the ground unless you had to, but this is good for hanging up on tree branches, etc. And it's got 2 straps that run down the backside, hooks onto the back of the Sabercat. What I really like about this is the way it attaches. It's got 2 snaps that loops around. You can attach it like I have here through the molly stripping, or when they provided D-rings on the padded waist belt. Alright, the actual waist belt I just picked up at a local surplus store. It's like I said, it's padded. It's got thin mesh material. And on the inside, running through it, is just your standard U.S. issue cartridge belt. Nothing fancy. The canteen pouches are these are the Marine Corps issue ones, of course being in coyote brown. They've got 2 side pockets for water purification tablets or anything else that you want to stuff in there. Inside here, this is space my cook set. I got a thunderstorm rolling in. This is the stainless steel canteen from Pathfinder, Dave Canterbury's Pathfinder School. And again, with this you can toss into the fire if you need to boil your water, of course just removing this Bakelite cap. Titanium Spork. This is made by Snow Peak. And this came with the cook set. Basically hang your pot over fires. This just goes inside the neck of the canteen, and this portion allows you to hang it up on a on a hook over the fire. It also comes with a canteen cup. Kind of sound like the old school World War II style U.S. military handle that came on the canteen cups back in those days. And a canteen stove. And this is made by the Canteen Shop. Again, I get no kickbacks from Dave Canterbury, none of those guys. It's just where I bought it from, just in case some of you are interested in them. On the other side, same thing. In this pouch, I do carry water purification tablets. Pick these up at Walmart. One is the actual iodine tablet, and the other kind of kills the taste of it. And this just is his backup. The canteen I chose for this one, I'm not a big fan of the green military plastic ones. After using those things for 20 some odd years, the Marines, they're horrible with the taste. You know, any of you that have drank from them know that they get heated up, the water tastes just like pure plastic. So in this case I used one of the Nalgene canteens. It's clear, so you can see your water level inside of it. And of course you're not going to be putting this on the fire. And these also come in like a goldish color. I went ahead and wrapped some, we call it rigger's tape. That's what I've always called it when I was in the Marine Corps. But this is just like green duct tape around it. It's another place to carry some multiple uses for this. Alright, getting to the Sabercat itself. I'm not going to do a review on the actual Sabercat, but you see it's pretty good size. It's not super huge. Starting on the top portion here, I carry my knife. This is made by CRKT, I believe it is. Yep, CRKT. And I want to say that this actual model has been discontinued. I got it for pretty dirt cheap, but don't quote me on that. But that's the model number right there. Really sharp, really nice knife. So again, there's my fixed blade. And the outside pouch on the sheath itself, let's carry a fire steel or ferro rod. Bic lighter, I always carry them in high vis orange. Just in case you drop it, you don't want to lose it. And I got a, let's see if we get this out of here. But down in the bottom I've got some quick tinder, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about when I get inside the contents of the pack. So that's what I carry on the outside of my knife. So if I have lost my Sabercat for whatever reason, I got separated, if I'm out and about, I do and will have a way to start fire, and also to process wood and to make a shelter. Alright, in the very top portion, see the top flap has a zip mesh bag or a container area. Adjust this down a little bit. There we go. Alright, you see it has multiple loops inside for securing stuff inside there. I have my headlamp. I have a, this is from Ultimate Survival Technologies. I have a signal mirror, multiple uses for that, of course the first primary one being for signaling. I have a military issue, basically a bandana or cravat. This used to come in the old U.S. military first aid kits. Again, multiple uses of that. Make char cloth out of it. Pre-filtering water that I may be collecting from a water source. Head wrap, etc. I have a small compass. I'll make a video on this compass. I have a video compass later on, so I'll include this one there and go more in detail. Again, there you have a mirror there as well, multiple uses. Just have a medicine bottle full of Vaseline cotton balls. Again, multiple uses. The main thing being for fire starting, but also you can use Vaseline as improvised chapstick. Put it on a knife blade to keep it from rusting, etc. And the zippered pouch here. This is basically all my fire starting items. 2 additional Bics. Yeah, I know I got one in brown, but couldn't apparently find one additional one in orange. But again, these are 2 of my backups. I'll have to correct this one, make this an orange one. This is in one of my videos from John McCann's website, the Firestarter. Again, if you haven't seen the video, just look back on my list of videos and you'll see the one I made on it. Another ferro rod with striker. Backup batteries for the headlamp. I keep 3 in there, and as Funky Prepper has stated before in one of his past videos, if you're ever going to keep any batteries in there, such as in a bug out bag or so, always take 1 battery and flip it around so it's oddly placed in there so it won't discharge the power of the batteries. You won't lose the charge. And this Firestarter Aviation Survival Spark light. And with these here, pardon my dogs in the background, this has a small, kind of like the inside of a cigarette butt. You fluff this up, and you have your sparker in here. This thing to work. There we go. And basically what it does is it'll spark onto this, and I can even use my ferro rod on these, and it lights up first time. And I want to say that John McCann does sell these on his website. I can't recall right off the top of my head what the name of his website. I'll put a link in there. But he sells these, I believe, and they come in the orange container. But these things are awesome to have as far as backup in your fire kit. Alright, on the outside back pouch or pocket, I have 2 Chem Lights. These are Aviation type Chem Lights. They have a built-in string that's attached direct to the bottom of the Chem Light, so you can swing these in an arc so it makes like a bright yellow circle at nighttime for signaling. Folding saw. This is made by Fiskars. This is a belt extender. So from where it's colder out and I got more clothing on, a parka, fleece, etc., this just extends, it's a belt extender, extends the cartridge belt so I don't have to worry about taking it out and adjusting it. Some 550 cord. This is a casualty blanket sheet with medical instructions attached in blaze orange and silver. This comes out of a military survival kit. bit of a spray bottle of insect repellent, and a mosquito head net. Again, multiple uses with this, strainer, catch fish, etc., etc. Also attached inside is a Fox 40 whistle for signaling. In the main compartment itself, again, it has zipper compartments. I have a basic first aid kit. I always believe in making your own first aid kit. I wouldn't never rely on ones you buy in a store. If you buy something like at a hiking store like REI, places like that, those are pretty good. But just your generic first aid kits you get like at Walmart, I really wouldn't put any trust in them. I prefer to build my own and add my own stuff into them. Basically have some Neosporin inside here, medicated chapstick, multiple uses for that. Different size band-aids, tweezers, and some alcohol pads which you can use for fire starting, and some strips of moleskin. Again, just basic first aid items for nicks, cuts, and bruises to get out when you're out in the hiking on the trails. If I had any more major wounds, this is again a bandage gauze compressed out of a military first aid kit, some of the older ones, just to control any heavier bleeding. A olive drab and silver, call them casualty blankets. Use this for shelter, prevent hypothermia, things of that nature. Some for chow, I got some cup soups. Two are the backpacker's pantry. Carry 2 meals for that. Small container of chicken and beef bouillon cubes. Some beef steaks you add to the cup of soups or beef broth. And also if you come across any wild edibles, you can add these to it and make a pretty decent soup. My brew kit. Not a huge coffee drinker. I usually like my hot tea. So I got different types of tea bags in here, along with some sugar. For rehydration purposes, I carry a bunch of, these are Propel Zero. Just add one to like a canteen cup or a canteen of water. It helps promote rehydration. They're not real sugary like Gatorade. I don't really like Gatorade too much. These are hardly any sugar to them. And also for quick energy, some chewy granola bars. Alright, on the 2 side pouches. Of course, you never want to go anywhere without toilet paper. Again, another use, you can use this as tinder if need be. And I keep it in a sea-lined bag, heavy-duty Ziploc bag. Also, in case of extreme injuries, these are first aid pressure dressings. Have the older military first aid kits. That's if I have myself or whoever's with me have a serious injury, a bad gash in the leg, whatever, this will control the bleeding. So I can get them or myself out to help. Carry a small Esbit stove with some fuel tabs inside. And again, I can use the canteen cup stove for natural firewood, and you can put natural wood onto this as well. This is just something to heat up something while I'm out on the trail. Alright, in the other pouch, I carry my Sawyer Mini. So if I need more water, of course, this thing will last, I think it's 100,000 gallons. with just this here. And of course it comes with the backfill or flush plunger and the small bag that came with it. This is like $20 at Walmart. Highly recommend these. And also I carry my Leatherman Wave multi-tool. And the last item that I have here on the very secure to the bottom, this is just the Marine Corps Marpat tarp, field tarp. You know, you can look it up on eBay or Amazon, you know, but you just want to make sure that you have the original. And inside here, let me take it off. And don't try and find that cheap stuff. You know, you'll know the original when you see it. But inside here, I keep 4 bungee cords. These are just a lot easier to when you need to set up your shelter, vice using 550 cord. So I highly recommend keeping some of these with your shelter kit. Again, pardon my dog here. I'll see if I can find the NSN for you in this tarp. There we go. So if you're looking to buy one of these online, this is the what you want to find: Field Tarp Reversible Woodland, Marpat and Coyote Marine Corps. Let's get a shot of that NSN. So that's all the contents of what I carry in my Maxpedition Sabercat. Again, this is not a bug out bag or a get home bag, etc. This is just something I carry in my truck. So if I want to decide I want to go out while I'm out driving around and want to go hiking on the trails, I'll just grab this, throw it on my back, and go. Anytime you go out in the wilderness, you always want to make sure you're prepared, that you have the essentials, bare essentials on you. Be able to signal, water, food, etc. Don't go out there thinking, you know, I'm just going to go with the clothes on my back, hiking stick. It's only a 3-mile hike round trip. Something can go wrong, it will. Always go prepared and have something. Again, this is not very heavy. It's lightweight to an extent. It's nothing like carrying a backpack on your back. So if you got any comments, suggestions of what I could possibly add to it, please add them in the comment section below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. So until then, we'll see you in the next video. Take care and God bless.